I was welcomed into a unique world rarely seen by outsiders. It's a mystical musical world where it seems all are allowed to visit, but only the chosen are allowed to remain. Victor Wooten once said that, and it hit me. That everybody is a songwriter in some way. We all think, we all feel. Some of us just write it down and turn it into an art or creation. That's why music brings us together. We can all relate in that way. And I happen to be one who has the gift of bringing people together with music. It's the only thing in the world that I know I can and will always give 100% of. It was when I began songwriting that for the first time in my life, I felt completely comfortable with something, with laying my soul out to everyone who listens. And that could be one of the hardest things to do. Finally understanding who I was and where I want to be. Some people ask me why I want to do this as my lifelong career. And I say, it's not just that I want to, it's that I have to. I don't have much of a choice. My world and my mind run on songwriting. It's become such a deep-rooted part of who I am. It's given me this incredible way to connect with other people. All I want to do is give and bring good to everything that I can. That's what makes me happy. I remember there I was, standing on the stage for the first time, lights gleaming down on me, saying, this is what it's all about. There's no better feeling than performing something so close to you and having others relate to it, sing along, and listen to it on their own time. And these things no one can understand but yourself, and that's the beauty of it all. When I think of all the artists who have given me amazing music that I carry around, I know that I can't ever give this up. A picture captures a frozen moment, but a song captures a living moment, a vibe that you may have forgotten otherwise. And I don't want to forget anything, the happy moments, the exciting moments, or even the sad and the painful ones, because it defines who we are. It's always fun for me looking back on old songs that I wrote and seeing that I overcame a problem that I once had. It makes me an optimistic person, and you'll learn that about me.
It's a habit of mine that I do all the time, slipping back to what I know. The truth is, I've never let you go. I've built the walls, torn them down, let you in, kicked you out. It's all I've ever known. 95.5 PLJ.
Hi, this is Lifehouse.
Hello, I'm Lady Gaga.
Get all of New
Hi,
York's best music.
I'm Rebecca Perl, and this is Z100.
You make it like you never happened, and that we were nothing. With the pumped up kicks, you're just somebody that I used to know. The other kids run, better run. How run my God, and all the other kids now you're just somebody that I used to know. Good.
My first music memory was probably when I first picked up the guitar. Like, I'll always remember the moment when I first picked it up. And I was like, oh my God, I can actually play it. You know, I was sitting with a friend. We went into his basement and found this old guitar. And it was like the first moment where, you know, I realized that I really wanted to keep learning and keep playing.
Bought a ticket for a train that never came. No longer in control of my life and time. I give myself credit for when it falls in the right place. If you want it, go get it, and don't just wait here for it. Ooh, ooh. If you want it, go get it, and don't just wait here. I'm unfaithful, 'cause fate is a fake way to live. How ironic it is. I'll swear that he loves me, 'cause forever is never long enough to wait. But if hope gets in the way of our free living, then move along.
And when I wrote this song about being unfaithful and how if you wait, you're going to pass up so many opportunities, and you're going to pass up so much that maybe other people have to offer. So you got to go and get it. You have to go, you know, forget about that thing that you're waiting for now and come back to it later. But don't let it distract you from everything else going on in your life.
And now she's unfaithful, and I'm unfaithful. How ironic it is. Oh.
And that song, Goodbye Goodbye, that kind of goes along with the song Unfaithful a little bit, because I know myself as this person that's going to wait and wait and wait for someone to come along. But in this one, it's about saying goodbye to something or someone that you know isn't good for you, and you just got to do it.
Baby, baby, can't you see I'm more than just a one-night stand? Take me or leave me, and don't just hang around. I like that. I like that sound.
Alright,
It's like so like.
Too deep?
Alright, let's do it.
It's a little bit funny the way things work themselves out. With the blink of an eye and your world can seem upside down. But I can't wonder anymore. No, I can't sit here anymore. 'Cause I dug myself too deep. I dug myself too deep. Have you ever loved somebody too much to understand? With just one shake and it all could fall out of my hands. But I can't wonder anymore. No, I can't sit here anymore. 'Cause I dug myself too deep. I dug myself too deep.
The band that I had first kind of fell together. I didn't even force it to fall together. It kind of just happened. I ran into somebody who was playing guitar, and I said, "Let's play together a little bit." And he taught me a lot, and we got together. We played 2 guitars. I loved the sound of it, and he said, "How about we get a drummer?" So he calls his friend up. He said, "Let's meet at the studio and let's jam a little bit." And I was like, "Okay, I never played with a drummer before," and it kind of changes the whole aspect of playing. And so we were playing together, and the drummer said, "How about we get a bassist?"
My friend sent me her songs and said, "Hey, check this out. Would you like to play bass?" So I learned all the songs and all the notes, and I wrote all my bass lines.
And so he called up his friend, told him to get over there. We all went into the studio together.
And I remember the weirdest thing when she walked in the room was hearing her voice in person, because I was so used to it on the CD.
And I never thought about like the little parts of the band. I was like, okay, like sure, let's throw them in there.
Well, at first it was just sort of casual. We played together and it was kind of fun and like, haha, let's go to the bar and have a few drinks.
And we just had a lot of fun, and everyone kind of went their separate ways. And my bassist wanted to stay and still play, and so me and him started doing a duo act of a bass guitar and an acoustic guitar.
And then when the band sort of split up and it was just her and me, we became like extremely close. We would write together, and that's where our friendship sort of really took a step to the next level.
I mean, I can't even remember what me and Tim were like, you know, a year and a half ago when we were with the other band. Like, I can't even remember that. My sound has changed for, I think, a million reasons. One is definitely the people that I play with musically. The second thing is I just try to listen to as much music as I can, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. I wanted to do something a little different, and so I put a Craigslist ad out for a sax player. And there was this one kid, Mark Phillips, who sent me his resume, sent me everything he had. He was Australian, he'd come to New York for music, and I knew that, you know, he was really into it. From the first second he took his saxophone out, it was like, I knew that this was exactly what I was looking for.
It was interesting because before I met her, she'd sent me a bunch of MP3s and a bit of online material and everything. And I don't usually like singer-songwriter material, but I really liked what I heard. I guess the first time when she picked me up from the train station, it was almost like a bit of a little celebrity spotting, because I'd watched her on YouTube and you know, tried to get to know her material as best I could before the first rehearsal. So it's kind of cool. about your music is it's very, it gets stuck in your head easily. There's lots of tunes that are memorable, that, it's not an Australian word, that you walk along the street and it's stuck in your head. And the thing with a lot of new artists is that's the aspect they're missing, that tune that gets caught in your head. And we've had several occasions where we've played a show and had people come up asking what cover it was we just played, when in actual fact it was one of our originals. I think our sessions are quite good because when we're in our writing mode, there's still a lot of laughing and a lot of friendship happening in amongst that. It's kind of like, that's how we work in a way.
Yeah, we've become such good friends through the whole thing. And I think that's what makes this so much fun. I see us doing great things. You know, I think we've come such a long way since the first time that we started playing.
Yeah, it's like every time we start writing the next set of songs, they always are at sort of the next level. And I guess for me, I'm mostly interested in going down that rabbit hole to see where that takes us. Because I don't think we've explored the possibilities of each of our styles and each of our talents to see what kind of music it can produce. I think there's a lot more there that we haven't sort of uncorked yet. Yeah.
And I think we'll be in a very different place musically in a number of years if we keep going.
I've always dreamed of doing this, and now making it all happen. I've learned so much about myself and about my music so far in this journey, and there's still so much more to see, and there's so much more to do. And I'm gonna do it. I'm so excited to see what the future holds. I've already made some of the best memories of my life, and there's nothing that is worth more than that. I hope that people can hear the meaning in my music and take something from it. I know that I'll never let them down. I'm as committed as anyone can ever be. I'll never stop doing what I love.
So if I've gotta fall asleep just to live the dream, and lay me down forevermore. If I've gotta fall asleep just to live the dream, and lay me down forevermore. If I've gotta fall asleep just to live the dream, then lay me down forevermore.